All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Heavyweight Division title. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. 4 years the difference in age between these two fighters, with big differences in height and reach. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Presenting the challenger, the Warrior. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
UFC belt on the line, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go with round one. You are paid to tell us what you think is going to happen as an analyst. We have a striker, we have a grappler. Doesn't always play out that way, but what are you expecting to see in this?
I'm expecting the grappler to try and go and make contact with his opponent. Right. If he can make contact, he can drag this fight to the mat. I expect the striker to try and maintain range with his jab, with his kicks, to make this a stand-up affair.
Nurmagomedov gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Right hook to the head, blocked. And they separate. Really Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. All right, so there's the early takedown. Pretty evident, DC, that he wants to get this fight to the ground, and he was certainly able to do so there.
He felt like he had a massive advantage in the wrestling, and if he attempted takedowns, let's see what he does in this position.
All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You got to put this guy on his back early, and you got to put him on his back often. Big kick lands.
Right hand on point. Lands the right hand. Right idea, wrong execution. No good on the left punch count.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Oh! And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Blocks the shot to the body.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, huge knee to the head. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
And they separate. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Both guys really throwing with authority.
Beautiful punch.
Hook coming is blocked. And they separate. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Well, we know knees to be some of the most destructive strikes in MMA, and he's got that part of his game going tonight.
He has got the knees going, throwing them in bunches.
Oh, spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Another shot lands upstairs.
If you take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
And he landed the right hand there.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, You keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You gotta think at some point the opposition is gonna lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks. Nice straight punch.
High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Nurmagomedov. There it is, longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Oh, that's a beautiful strike there by Khabib. Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Don't call him a one-trick pony, John, because he isn't. He is a guy that is able to mix everything up inside the octagon.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. It won't take many of those. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Beautiful strike.
And they separate. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab is working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Well, more often than not, when he has struck, he has landed 86 total strikes. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position? Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes, oh, he might have got it with a choke.
Wow. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Oh, big head kick.
Head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize he was coming high, and now he's got hurt bad.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Under a minute now to go in the round. Going orthodox now.
Take it down, cover. Take it down, cover. Over and over, he secured his takedown.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot. He will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
He's having his way with him here. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night.
It's such a fast leg kick.
20 seconds to go, round two.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on the
between rounds as we get there. 10 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of 5 minutes. That's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, and that thing is only getting worse. Pretty nasty gash at this point in time. You know he's gonna need some sutures after the fact. The focus right now, though, keeping his head in the game. Don't think about the cut. You gotta think about getting your offense going and shoring up that defense to prevent that cut from getting any worse. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round confused for a round. It was a pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC. Big head kick land.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round.
Good stick.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Ooh, blocks the shot. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in pass.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very distant. Wow, actually got the takedown.
And he's back up.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Just out of range with that left hook.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the title.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, huge block! Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed. Oh, he hurt badly, jab.
130 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And in terms of the accuracy rate, 41% tonight against Khabib Nurmagomedov. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take the...
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one?
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
Man, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Nice.
Oh, straight right. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Ooh, big shot land.
Timely defense there, huge. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat streak. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do to stay in this fight.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh! And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch.
What a body kick.
Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
So holding, oh, big knee!
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Throwing that jab, no good. Final seconds.
He hurt him.
Oh! How about those 5 minutes? All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
Hey, have a seat. Be cool. All right, it's all right. Listen, let me look at that. It's not that bad.
All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good at round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test him.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. That's a big strike right there.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, it's one thing to have length. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt.
Oh, nice right hand.
The right hook to the body. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick. He somehow is managing to land it with so much force. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Beautiful kick.
Excellent land by him there with the uppercut. If he had changed the angle, that could have been a knockdown. Oh, and he gets the takedown here. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Got clip with the right hand. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. And he is back up to his feet.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
3 minutes.
Put it to sleep. He got it back.
Oh!
It's over. It's over. What a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. For the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
So the internationally recognized Sambo master Khabib Nurmagomedov stays undefeated here tonight. And the opposition may know what's coming, but more often than not in the UFC, they have been unable to stop it. Khabib Nurmagomedov remaining a major threat in this UFC lightweight division.